Guys, Chris Collects Things back again. How you doing? In today's video, we are going to rank all 15 special illustration rares from the upcoming Paldea Evolved set. Which of this 15 is your favorite? I want to hear in the comments below. And which of this 15 do you think is maybe undervalued? Which ones are overvalued? Which ones are overrated, underrated? Let's decide. Let's go. First card on the list is the Scarlet card. That one's going for about $17.85 on tcgplayer.com. It is one of the cooler artworks of the three starters. I think the Scarlet is the best, and then this one is the second best of the three. I think it's a great artwork. I'm going to throw it in the A tier for now. Next up, we have the Wu Chen. This one's going for about $12.14 on tcgplayer.com. This artwork admittedly is cool, but I don't think it's as cool as the Scarlet, so I'm going to throw it into the B tier right now. Then we have our Scarlet, which me and Mr. Game Essays pulled in our booster box opening. Check out that video in the card above. Scarlet is going for about $16.50 at this moment. Scarlet is one of my favorite artworks in the entire set, and thusly I'm going to put it into the, is it S tier worthy or is it merely A tier worthy? I'm going to put it high A tier right now, with the possibility of maybe moving up into the S tier in the future, but right now I think it's A tier only. Next up we have the Chi-Yu EX card. This was one of the more underrated cards in my opinion of the special illustrator rares in this set. Its price is about just under $20 right now. I've seen it rise into my top 10. Check out my top 10 lists. I try to update that weekly for the prices in the top 10 cards in the Paldea Evolved set. As we move on, I've seen this one creep into the top 10, and it wasn't previously. This is one of my favorite cards in the set. Like I said, very underrated card, artwork wise. I'm going to throw it into the S tier right now. Will it be alone in the S tier? I highly doubt it. No. But it is definitely maybe lower S tier, but boom, it is an S tier card in my opinion. I won't be surprised if this one starts to climb the ranks further up in the future. Quackcaval, special illustrator rare, worth about $8.50. This is definitely lesser of the three cards. I'm going to put in the C tier. Honestly, as a Pokemon, Quackcaval doesn't really do much for me. So yeah, there you go. C tier is what it is. Chien-Pao EX Special Illustrator Rare. So this is one of the legendary Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet. Honestly, I haven't gotten that far yet, so that is purely based on my conversations with Mr. Game Essays. But this, I know from doing my top 10 lists, my shorts, market value wise, this has been somewhere around 2 and 3. It's been knocked down by the Magikarp at points, which the Magikarp isn't on this list. It is not a special illustrator rare, which I was thinking it was, but it's not. But that Magikarp has been holding a second place around like $75 to $80. And then this has been a close third. It's been between this and at one point the Iono full art card, not the illustration rare card. This is one of the best cards in the set. It's cool artwork. It is S tier, along with the Chi-Yu card, in my opinion. Tinkaton EX. This one's worth about $17. It's pretty cool. Tinkaton's an interesting Pokemon carrying the hammer. And that's really all I know. I haven't really experienced it in Scarlet and Violet yet, as I still need to finish those games. Gotta get on that, I know. I'm gonna put it in the B tier right now, for me personally. So up next we have Ting Lu. So this is like the moose-like Pokemon. I think it's one of the legendaries. Correct me if I'm wrong. I have no idea. Like I said, I still need to catch up on the games and finish them, and When you have a young child, it gets harder and harder to find the time, especially when you're running your own channel, and that takes up a lot of your free time. Worth a little under $14. Again, I feel like it's kind of Wu Chen level, B tier. It's good artwork. It's kind of in the middle for me. Squawkabilly. This one's worth a little over $12. And this is actually one of the special illustrator rares that I have not seen crack the top 10 list. Comment if you want to see me maybe further expand to the top 15 Pokemon for the Paldea Evolved set, just to see the prices, and maybe we can see them all ranked. That means if the special illustrator rares actually make the 15 list, but I could rank all of the special illustrator rares is what I'm getting at if you guys want to see it, so comment below. This one's pretty cool. It's got a couple of them just like chilling on a roof area. I think it's A tier worthy in my opinion. So then Boss's Orders around $17.15. This isn't the first Boss's Orders. Again, I've done a short, I think, ranking top 10 Boss's Orders cards of all time, and I think this, at the time of the list, I want to say it was like smack dab in the middle, maybe like 4 or 5. So this guy is from, I'm not sure which, comment below which game he's from. I don't remember. Could be Sun and Moon, could be Black and White, I'm not sure. Could be the new game. I know they grab bosses from all of the games, and one of my favorites, Cyrus, honestly. Cyrus and Giovanni are probably my favorite too. So yeah, where does Boss's Orders fit on this list? I think it right in the middle is fine with a B. So then we have Dendra, Special Illustrator Rare. This is one of the waifu cards. Or comment below if you find this to be your waifu card. Just following the waifu craze has been interesting, and seeing the prices rise, especially the Japanese equivalents just going skyrocketing in prices. This card I'm going to put in the A tier for that reason alone. It's a cool looking artwork, and it's a potential waifu card down the line to be worth money. And again, potential market price in the future, and the artwork I'm okay with putting it in the A tier. So next up is Giacomo. I'm probably going to put him in the C tier, so I'm going to do that right now. He's got his DJ booth, and that's really it. It's not really one of the more popular cards. It's worth just under $6, so definitely one of the more affordable special illustrator, I keep wanting to say secret rares, that you can buy out there. So I guess if you haven't pulled this card and you want a special illustrator rare to buy for on the cheap, this is probably one of the cheapest, if not the cheapest one. And you know what, we'll go into this one next. Saguru. So yeah, it looks like Giacomo is the cheapest secret rare, because Saguru over here is worth about $6.40 as of the filming of this video on June 23rd, 2023. I think his artwork is way cooler than Giacomo. He's got a Jigglypuff, he's baking. Yeah, this one is low A tier for me. Just on looks alone, it's a pretty cool card. So second to last, Magic. Here we have a Grusha secret rare hiding in a special illustrator rare, hiding in a window. One of the more interesting artworks in the set, but to me, it is a B. Again, just a hair over $20 for that card. Last but not least, the Iono special illustrator rare. Again, I'm gonna put it obviously where it belongs, at least. This is the top card that you want to pull in the set. It is worth about $126 as of June 23rd. I've seen it as high pre-release. I want to say it was like $250 plus for this card for the early adopters out there that just couldn't wait for this card to come out. Did not think they were going to pull it. They were spending $250 plus, according to Top 10 Pokemon. Shout out to his channel on YouTube. Would I pay that? No. Again, $126, it's fallen, as we've seen with the Miriam card from Sword and Shield base set, which I want to say upon release was closer to $100, maybe $80 or $90 for pulling that. It has now fallen to around like $50, $55, $60 as of today. So I fully expect Iono to drop, maybe not as drastically as Miriam, but I see this card being one of the more desirable cards in the set still. It'll probably be number one, I don't know, years down the line, but hey, it could fall below $100 in my opinion. So I guess don't quote me on that, but come back here and remind me in 2024 to check the price of Iono from Paldea Evolved and see where it stands. Anyways, guys, these are my rankings here. I think the Chi-Yu card is my most underrated special illustration rare of the set. I foresee it jumping further up into the top 10 as time expires. Maybe not overtaking Iono or Chien-Pao, but yeah, possibly top 3. I do think the Magikarp, which I will talk about, again, it's just a regular illustration rare, so it is easier to pull, but right now that Magikarp card is going for around like $75 to $80. I think that price is hyper inflated. I think there's been a lot of buybacks on tcgplayer.com that's overinflating the price of that Magikarp. I think it's going to plummet, but and like again, I wouldn't be surprised if cards such as Chi-Yu, Chien-Pao overtake it as time goes by, because that Magikarp is going to be easier to pull as more and more Paldea Evolved booster boxes opening. Anyways, my next video, get excited, we're going to open up another Paldea Evolved booster box. I got my own this time. Mr. Game Essay was nice enough to share his. I was lazy and did not get one in time, but here it is. I can't wait to open this. Comment below if you think we're going to pull Iono or something awesome. Like, subscribe, and hit that bell. It really helps me get the channel out there, and I enjoy this. I enjoy doing this for you guys. Let me know what you want to see in the future. Check out my shorts on the daily, and I'll catch you next time. Stay safe.